What's up, everyone? We're back for some more Gundam Evolution gameplay, playing as the Susan again, this time on Quarry. And I have been playing a lot of Susanowo still in this past week or so, and I'm still enjoying them a lot. You know, I really think this is kind of the melee that's meant for me. I haven't felt so confident to try them out in ranked yet. I did actually jump in and do my ranked placement matches, which went pretty well. 4 wins and 1 tie, and honestly, even that tie really should have been a win. We were kind of outplaying the other team, but we just couldn't push the last point when it ended up being in a tie. But haven't felt comfortable pulling them out there yet, but now that the placements are done, maybe I'll be a little bit less afraid, because I was going pretty try-hard in those placement matches. But so far on this map here, you know, I'd say this is a pretty good map for melees if you can get through this opening area over to the waypoint. And I'm trying a little bit of a different strategy starting off here. I saw some people mentioning and showing that you can start off your fights as Susanowo with Tri-Punisher instead of Beam Chakram, because the projectile's a bit faster, so it's easier to land that slow as long as they don't have shields. And then after you do your high-speed melee attack after that, then you use the Beam Chakram and start throwing out your melees when you're right on top of someone. But it's kind of hard to do. You gotta have your spacing really well, because in order to land the Beam Chakram following up after that high-speed melee attack, because they're usually gonna be pretty close to them, it's usually, you gotta like really space your dash well with a high-speed melee attack, and I just don't really have the brain for that, so I kind of started to give up on it pretty quick. I'll still open up some fights with Tri-Punisher, but usually not with the intent of going right into a charge Beam Chakram right after that, because you can hold the charge on the Beam Chakram while you're using all of your abilities except basic melee. So as long as you're not meleeing, you can hold on to that. And right here, I got the G maneuver going. Got that Marasai scared off, which I'm okay with. Really want to deal with him because he's been hooking me a lot. It looks like it's just Sosby left, so we got him down. So now we're finally past the waypoint. I think we can start getting an area that's a little bit better for Susan. Although A point, maybe not. But I'm just trying to get this quick cap here. And there's the Marasai again, but my 2 teammates do an excellent job of keeping me safe while I go for the plant there. Getting the shield blocking and the hook. And it looks like a core fighter also opens some things up. And they do have the sniper, so now that we've got the plant A, that's pretty good, because getting it with a sniper round is going to be pretty tough if you don't have some body blocking going on. So now that the plant is actually there, as long as we keep them away from it, we should be okay. I'm playing around this lower area, which is a little bit less open for me as a melee. You get that kill in the gun tank, and Ashamar kind of napalmed himself there, so he had to back up. And I try to follow him a little bit, going through the sky. I thought that Tri-Punisher the last minute, but it looks like gun tank just took him out. And now I can kind of camp this hallway here, actually, and just kind of watch the bomb itself, because I have that Beam Chakram that pierce through body blocking, but I saw the new Gundam shield going off. Felt like I should contribute to that fight, since I can get through that shield with some options. And right there, I got pulled by the Dynamics Gravity. I was wondering what happened at first. I was like, did I get knocked back when I was going from a high-speed melee attack? But no, I got gravitied in place. That's why I didn't go anywhere. They'd still pick up the kill on the gun tank, and Dynamics cannot get down to get that disarm. And pretty quick after we got through the waypoint there. Now going to the second part of the map, and this area also has, you know, some open spots, but I think as long as I kind of stay near the bomb plant areas, I should be okay, and I'll have to deal with that sniper, hopefully. Looks like they have a heavy arms now, too. I think that might be new. I don't know if they had that at the start. This could be tough, but a core fighter's coming in. I see it. I slashed there kind of thinking maybe I'd hit it, but also just getting myself out of the way of it, and it did work, because I think I may have died, because I still took some damage. May have died next to my buddy the Marasai there on the ground, so probably a good idea to jump up there. We're just able to get the repair on them. But this is an area I'm talking about. This little site couriers area here is pretty good for me. Almost died though, but managed to back up in that big health pack, so as long as I can fight around that, should be good. But yeah, I want to be cautious when I'm coming out of here. You know, without that hit on the Beam Chakram, I didn't want to dash in on that Hyperion. Try and get him up there on the high ground, but still not landing my hits. So I'll hide out down here where it's a little bit safer again. Considering going for the plant, but I'm assuming some of them are going to drop down. I was right. There's Hyperion, but I missed the melee attack. Go in and get the finish on him there, and now one of us is going to the plant. And here comes the Dynamics. He's got the G maneuver going, but close quarter is going to be a bit rough for him. He managed to take him out. Also got the slow in the gun tank there, but didn't have high-speed melee attack up quite in time. I do finish him off with just the regular melees, and now it's Marasai again. And so I'm playing it careful. Don't want to get hooked again. See, he's distracted for a second by my Marasai teammate there, and get the Tri-Punisher for the finish. So we're in a pretty good spot here. Just kind of watch around to see where they are. I do have my G maneuver again. Gonna wait for a moment where we may need it. See Dom there, kind of screw up my high-speed melee attack, but I decided now's a good time to pop my Trans Am since my cooldowns are all down. Just go for the double slash on Gunting there. Didn't really land much else. And I honestly thought I was going to die there. That mine I thought was going to finish me off. I do go down here. I think I may have actually been saved by my friendly Dom's humor, but I get the quick repair from my Gunting friend. Finish off that heavy arms. And only a few seconds left. During all of that, I think their Sosby went and capped our waypoint, but we don't really care as long as we're going to get the bomb. And it's going to go off any second here now. Is going to be the round win. So yeah, probably need to stick together as a group more. Sometimes going for that waypoint grab can be good, but I think when we're all grouped up like that, end up maybe not being the best play. All right, round 2 here on the defense, and I'm going to be wanting to play this right side here, hold this area as long as we can. Tight quarters, not a lot of spots they can shoot me, but he does get the hook. Thankfully, the corner of the wall saves me, though. But yeah, as long as we can keep them in this area, that'll be great for me. If they start pushing through the main area in the middle, that might be a little bit tougher. I can kind of rotate over there. But so far, this is really nice here. Just pick up that Sosby. I'm able to get the revive on Dom as well. They're still coming this way, so as long as they're still coming this way, it's good for me. Team gets a hook, and I dash through that to get another kill. It looks like they're starting to get a little bit antsy. Just Marasai. Oh, Gunting peeked over a little bit too, and I'm poking away, but I didn't feel confident going into them yet. So I decided to rotate over, catch this Dyname's off guard. Get some help, we finish him off. Gunting's low there too, but you can see playing this middle area is a bit rougher, you know, even though I got that kill there. The fact that I didn't get out immediately almost resulted in my death. And now I probably should have been going back over to the right side, but I still wanted to play this area a little bit just because it seemed like that's where more of them were going. But now Gunting's coming in. Get a lot of good damage on him right away, but he smartly dashes right to that health pack. My Gunting was so close to it, but he didn't manage to get it. And we actually end up getting double killed, I think, there. So not a good trade in our favor, and they're starting to push up. See that sniper in the back go over the sky shot. Actually lands a headshot on Marasai. That was pretty sick there. Got that kill there, and I think this means they're probably going to get the waypoint. I try and make my way back, but so far it's been mostly just red kills on the board. We did get a kill on their Marasai from our sniper, then our sniper got taken out right afterwards. So yeah, it's probably going to be the end of the waypoint defense as I grab it right now. And I'm really worried about them going for A point. I'd prefer not to fight there. But they've got the double sniper, so that's probably what they're going to prefer. As long as we can prevent them from planting, it'll be okay. And I can kind of camp that little corridor again, like I was saying before, and just stay here, and I can hit that beam truck on anyone who tries to plant, and then go in if I need them more damage. I actually don't even have any shields anymore, I guess, now. They swapped off the Sosby. A couple of them are pushing B, so I had to rotate back to A again, just to see what's happening. Still no one there so far. It seems like they're a little bit divided, but they did get 1 sniper kill, 2 sniper kills actually, so this may be their time to push. Can hang back here again. Need him to push up. I see that Dom is kind of low, and I think I made a mistake here. I pushed out on him, got the slow, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to dash, waited too long, missed it. And I was like, oh no, I've made a mistake here. I gave up that safety of that corridor. They're going to plant A, but then they got the B point plant, which I actually think may have been a mistake, because with those 2 snipers, you know, Dynamics can kind of fight close quarters, but GM Sniper on that B point, unless he can walk up on the left side here and just kind of snipe from the hallway, or he gets a spot up top, both of which are kind of hard to hold if the defending team spreads out at all. Can be pretty tough. And honestly, I don't know if they've even come over here. Some of them have died, but I think it's still over at A point. We're just fighting with a few people who are over here at B. Dom is left. He's going to try and stop that. Let's throw out the G maneuver, but it just gets a little bit too late. I'm missing all of my attacks here. Missed the beam charger, missed the tri punisher. Say screw it. I'm going to go in with the high speed melee attack, but I think he was dead before that anyways. But yeah, I don't think B point is going to work out for them. They just don't have the team comp for it. As long as they want to stick on those 2 snipers. You know, Mahiru is okay at B. It's pretty cramped corridors. He can get a lot of good bounces with his nades. But they cannot be fighting a 4v6 here. In comes the Core Fighter. Managed to take that out with Tri Punisher. And I'm still wondering if they're going to go for A, but here they are, full group at B again. Get caught off guard by that Marasai hook. But our Marasai landing a big G maneuver to kind of counter that. And it still just kind of feels like they're fighting on low numbers. I haven't seen any of the snipers over at this point yet. So I'm not sure where they're at. Looks like they killed our Metis. Looks like Dynamics may be here now at the B point. And there he is. Gonna go ahead and get him at the very end of that high-speed melee attack. Just barely caught him. And I'm still coming back over here to check A. I'm just so scared about them going for that A-point plant and then defending it with the double snipers, but yeah, I don't really know where they are. It looks like maybe they're fighting back at the waypoint now. They got pushed far pretty back. I'm going Marasai, and I know what you guys are going to say. Why didn't you pop your G maneuver here? And I absolutely should have. my thought process was I'd get that quick kill on Marasai with my high-speed melee attack since he was low, and then I'd pop my G maneuver to get my dashes back. But since I used the dash to get up to the high ground there, it was still on cooldown, and I had to wait a bit, threw off my whole plan, ended up being wasted. But hey, we got the win anyway, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, a bit of a blunder there. Probably could have stayed alive and gotten a few more kills. Been seeing a lot of these in the past week or so, a lot of Marasai MVPs. Still haven't managed to get that Susan MVP, but I know it's coming. I feel it. I'm feeling it with this suit. I think this is the melee suit. I will finally get one. Although, now I think about it, maybe I got one with Exia back when the game was new. I don't know. It'll be the first one in a while, if anything. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed some more of that Susanowo gameplay. I'll probably be getting at least one more out there if I do try them out in ranks, so hopefully you're not overloaded with them yet. That is going to be it for this time, though. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. If you want to see more, you can catch me live on Twitch, or also stay tuned here on YouTube for more videos. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.